You're watching the News Channel 15 Highlight Zone with Glenn Marini. Sports coverage you can count on with the Highlight Zone starts now.
That's all you want to do. Just survive in advance and live to play another day.
The farther we go in the tournament, the harder teams are going to be.
We're ready to play Homestead, and we'll come out different how we did last time.
And that was like one of our main goals, just to play good off the tip.
We've been preparing for Homestead since sectional started.
Since the tournament tipped off on Tuesday, the target has been Terre Haute. On March 2nd, the Haute set to host the state finals for the second year in a row. But before you make plans to go to the Sycamore City, you've got to get out of sectionals. Sectional semifinals tonight. If you win, you move on to the sectional title game tomorrow. And we're going to start in 4A out at Homestead. That's where Joe Whalen spent the night and joins us now with more. Joe?
Glenn, half the fun of sectional brackets is playing prognosticator and looking ahead to some of the potential matchups in later rounds. Take the aforementioned Homestead sectional. Who doesn't want to see a running and gunning Southside squad square off with the host Spartans in Saturday's sectional title? Well, New Haven might have something to say about that. The Bulldogs facing South in tonight's semifinals. Archers out of the gate like a thoroughbred. Lakeisha Stevens, corner three. That one's good. The freshman had a baker's dozen. Keandra Ferguson going baseline and handing out some early Valentines along the way. Feeds Chelsea Rogers. It's part of an 11-1 run to open. And then Ariana Simmons working the post game. She's got eyes for one more from the free throw line. 15-3 after one. Archer's bench, yeah, we'll take that. In the second, New Haven needs an answer. Cue Carly Fisher. She'll take an old-fashioned three, but there's no hanging with South. Simmons to Ferguson. Archers started to turn this one into a track meet. And then DeJoya Johnson, we'll call that the circus shot. Southside moving on to the championship Saturday, 50-18.
We executed on our plays. We ran a lot of offenses, and we just came together as a team and just fought through everything.
The experience that our bench players was able to receive tonight is invaluable. And so, you know, they got most of the time tonight, and there was opportunity for them to be live and in the game. So it definitely would help us.
So who will Southside get in tomorrow night's title game? Homestead facing Huntington North. Spartans were the favorite. Vikings didn't care. Allison Trout off the bounce straight to the J. She had a team high 11 points. Homestead couldn't get shots to drop early, so they went to the next best option, defense. Sydney Buck scoops, steals, and scores. She had 23 next time down. Buck going to her bread and butter the long game. Spartans rally from a halftime deficit and hold off the Vikings 43-35. Glenn, a little bit surprising. Homestead definitely had their hands full, and they're certainly going to have them even more full tomorrow night when they get Southside. That's going to be a tough game for Sparty.
Yeah, back on December 11th, it was Southside losing at Homestead 81-80. If it's anything like that tomorrow night, Boyd is going to be rocking. Hey, sticking with 4A out at Kilmer Court, Northrop and Northside going head-to-head tonight. Pick it up in the third quarter, Stevie Luber for Northrop with the putback right there. Bruins up by 24. Northside firing back. Jayla Lewis, she's a heck of a volleyball player. She had 13 to lead the Skins. Northrop, though, trying to answer. Nevada Jones. Oh, Nevada doubling down. She had 9 points. Bruins up 44-18 as we head to the fourth. In the fourth, Armani Jackson Freeman with the lay-in. And Northrop, just too much firepower. Aaliyah Swari, one of the best in the SAC. She had 14. Northrop moving on. They win by 20, 53-33. Who are the Bruins going to get? Well, in the nightcap, it was Carroll taking on the host Snyder Panthers. And in the first, Snyder came out running and gunning. Look at the teamwork. 4 players would touch the ball on the break, including Meredith Shipman, who laid it in for 2 of her 17. How about Brianna Moore knocking down the triple for the Panthers? And then you're going to see some of that Snyder defense, the pilfer in the pair. That was just filthy. She gets the layup, does Meredith Shipman. Snyder up 21-4 after one. They only allowed 1 field goal in the first quarter. Second quarter, Carroll fared better. That was Heather Schmidt with the J, but too much Snyder. Deja Wimby down low. Snyder wins 69-35. So it's Snyder versus Northrop tomorrow at 7:30 for the championship. Jumping to 3A, Concordia's won the state title 2 of the last 3 seasons. Cadets looking to keep that postseason success going. They're taking on Dwenger, fourth quarter. Michelle Adgalanis with the bucket, but Concordia is tough. Courtney Smith, the junior's been doing it all season long. Allie Christman for Dwenger, you're going to see her with the bucket here. She's going to play college ball at Ferris State, and in fact, that will be her next game, or will be her first game at Ferris State, because Concordia is good. Watch Jackie Dixon follow her own miss. Concordia beats Dwenger 60-42.
I think we played well from the tip, and that was like one of our main goals, just to play good off the tip, because last game we didn't get into it until second half.
Survive in advance and live to play another day. So we'll see what happens here and get ready for whoever we're going to play.
So who would they play? Angola ranked 9th at 3A. The Hornets facing Garrett in the nightcap out of Dwenger. First quarter, that's Kylie Bidlack to Brittany Baird. This one was a close shave early on. Bidlack sinks the jumper herself this time. And Angola in control, but Brandy Dawson, she's got a broken nose, and you know what? She's not afraid to stick her nose into the defense. Bucket there for Garrett. They kept this one close at the half, but Angola would pull away. Rachel Reinhardt, Chris Paul at IPFW is going to love the defense and the offense when she arrives with the Mastodons. Angola wins 50-27, so Concordia and Angola will square off tomorrow for the championship. Well, sticking with 3A hoops, once again, Norwell has high hopes for the postseason. The Knights hitting the court in Mississinewa tonight. It's where Randy Spieth spent the evening, and he joins us now with more. Randy?
Yeah, Glenn, Norwell won the NHC title in the regular season, and they rolled that success over to sectionals. The Knights beating Mississinewa by 40 points in first-round action on Tuesday. Fifth-ranked Norwell facing Eastbrook in the sectional semifinals tonight. Late in the first quarter, Norwell's Hannah Smith feeds Olivia Geiger for the bucket. Knights up 20-7 after 8 minutes. Let's go to the second. Taylor Wilson to Paige Frisch. Frisch goes around her defender for the lay-in, but Eastbrook wouldn't go away. Several free throws will keep them close to this one, but Norwell will keep firing away. Hannah Smith knocking down a three here. Then we will see the Knights' only player to reach double figures tonight. Lakin Cheney, who got promoted starter late in the season, goes in with the drive. She had 18 points. Knights advance 61-40.
The farther we go in the tournament, the harder the teams are going to be, and we just got to play as a team better and move the ball and do our best.
I think the second half, it was important for us to keep them off the foul line. They were 14 of 18 in the first half. They were only 1 for 5 in the second. We moved our feet better. We played with our hands in the right situations and kept them off the foul line.
So who will Norwell get in tomorrow's sectional championship game? It'll either be Whitco or Heritage. We start this one in the first. Whitco's Cagney Craig scoring off the loose ball here. She's not done in the first. A dribble drive for 2 more for Craig. She gives the Cats a 5-point edge. Back comes Heritage. Watch Hannah Beckman put this one up and get the friendly roll off the front of the iron. Heritage would come back to take the lead in the first. Then the Patriots get 3 more from the senior, Caitlin Bieberstein. She goes high off the glass and banks this one home. Patriots led by 7 after 1 and hold on in the end. Heritage wins 67-62. It's the Patriots and Knights tomorrow night in Grant County. Glenn, let's go back to you.
All right, thank you, Randy. That's it for 4A and 3A tonight. But coming up, we're going to take a look at the smaller schools looking for sectional glory down in Bluffton. That means Bishop Luers in action. Denny Rainier and the Knights looking to make a run to state in 2A, plus defending state champ Canterbury looking to do the exact same in Class A. Westview, and actually we're going to have many more highlights, including highlights at Wabash coming up next.
We're the Canterbury Cavaliers. Stay tuned to the Highlight Zone.